Welcome to the Broke Vapor University. Today we're going to give you a quick introduction on DIY e-liquid. Okay, so there are three main ingredients that we need to understand when doing DIY e-liquid. Vegetable glycerin, propylene glycol, food grade flavor concentrate. Let's get to know each one of these ingredients. Vegetable glycerin, commonly referred to as VG. This is a thick, neutral base used for your e-liquid recipes. Vegetable glycerin has a number of valuable applications that include baking, candy, personal care, and a ridiculous amount of other things. So what is? Basically, it's glycerin, which is a clear, odorless liquid produced from plant oil, typically from palm, soy, or coconut. Propylene glycol, often used as a suspension fluid in consumer products. This fluid has no odor, no color, and is less viscous than VG. In vaping, it is used to provide a throat hit, which some users claim is similar experience when smoking tobacco. It also carries flavor more effectively than VG, meaning it is the most commonly used suspension fluid for flavor concentrates and nicotine. Most of the flavor concentrates you'll be using are PG based. You've likely consumed these two ingredients your entire life without really knowing, as PG and VG can be found in things like cake mix, mouthwash, ice cream, children's aspirin, granola bars, water flavor enhancers, toothpaste, caramel toppings, and so much more. Let's talk about food grade flavor concentrates. These are typically made up of a synthetic compound that have been tested for human consumption. While there are natural flavorings as well, due to their oily bases, they don't tend to play nice with e-liquid. While this might sound worrisome to be inhaling artificial flavoring, keep in mind most people don't even realize that there can be as many chemicals in a food's natural flavor as its artificial counterpart. The number of chemicals used in ingredients to make an artificial strawberry flavor in a fast food strawberry milkshake, for example, is similar chemically to the number of chemicals in a fresh strawberry. Who would have thunk it, right? So now that you have a basic understanding of the ingredients we will be using, this next step is calculating and measuring out your recipe. I recommend using a scale, specifically the LB501 digital scale, which you can also purchase over at thebrokevapor.com. Now, you don't have to use this scale specifically. You can use any scale you'd like, but you want to make sure that the scale can read 2 decimal places. For example, you want to go as far as 0.04 grams. If you're handling nicotine, you should always be wearing protective gloves, which is also included in the DIY starter kit available from thebrokevapor.com. A typical recipe for DIY e-liquid will generally list a handful of flavor concentrates and state a percentage for each one. Now, I could sit here and explain to you how to calculate grams out of percentages based off your bottle size, but that's boring, and quite frankly, several folks out there have spent a lot of time creating some really amazing e-liquid calculators. For example, we're going to be using a website called alltheflavors.com. Here, we can either browse to find a recipe or begin to create our own. For the sake of this demonstration, let's create our own. Once you've created an account, create a new recipe and enter in your flavors of choice, just like so. Choose your strengths and your bottle size and hit save and mix. This next screen will tell you the weight conversion, and you can begin using your scale to start mixing. Once you've completed your recipe, it's time to shake and shake and shake and shake and shake and shake some more. And it's time to vape. That's it. That's your introduction to DIY e-liquid. Stay tuned for more tips, and don't forget to head over to www.thebrokevapor.com and start creating your own vaping experience today. Thanks for hanging out at The Broke Vapor.